Hello, fellow explorers! We're talking about hypnagogia and hypnopompia. Hypnagogia, which means leading into your sleep state. Hypnopompia, leading out of your sleep state. Two states which we, as humans and dreamers, don't pay attention to, including myself. And for the longest time, I was so into REM style dreaming and trying to be lucid and trying to remember dreams, but I did not pay attention to these two states, and they're so easily accessible because they're the in-between states of waking and or sleeping. And these are states that it's almost like the two blur. It's almost like having one step in the waking state, one step in the dream state, so you can actually navigate consciously through these areas. And it is absolutely amazing. It blew me away. And it's so easily accessible. So you don't even, you need to have amazing dream recall because it's so close to your waking state that you remember it. And if you don't, you can actually, there's a little technique I'll tell you later in the video of how to bring out those ideas and experiences. So hypnagogia, which is leading into. Now, Thomas Edison actually used this to solve problems and come up with ideas. He'd come into this state and he'd keep himself in this state by doing what? He had marbles in his hands. And what he would hold them, and if you drift too far in, the muscles relax, he drops the marbles, it wakes him up, and he quickly writes down what he experienced. So really, really cool, but I found an even better technique which works really, really well. And what it is having a recorder. So just have a little digital recorder, and I sort of dictate into it what my current experience is. And it's really, really neat. So for me, hypnagogia works better, okay? Depending if just the way you're wired, hypnagogia or hypnopompia may be one of them is gonna work better for you. And you just have to explore and find out which one it is. For me, it's hypnagogia. So I just dictate so I close my eyes, I set a timer for 10 minutes, and I dictate what I'm experiencing. And like for myself, it starts off as, I see shades, then it turns into colors, then it turns into lines and fractals, and then actual imagery. And it's cool because you actually get to learn how to interact with the imagery and to have an influence over it. It's really, really cool. And this skill will actually help you in your dreaming as well. So for new dreamers out there, this is a great way to actually get into dreaming and to get cool experiences starting right off the bat. With hypnopompia, it would be the moment you wake up. So you do the same practice, but in the morning hours as you're exiting the sleep. So timer, put the recorder, and just sort of consciously stay in that liminal state, as they call it. There's actually a really, really good book out there, and I will add it in the comment section below. But I would love to hear your guys' experiences of these in-between states. Any cool experiences you had, jot them down. Would love to hear it. And thanks for tuning in, guys.